Kodak Bantam special camera, which is designed by noted industrial designer, architect, entrepreneur Walter Dorwin Teague, and it's widely recognized as one of the finest examples of Art Deco industrial design. So, the Kodak Bantam Special. It's a folding camera. You release the folding area by pressing this button here, which opens to reveal the Ektar lens. If you look at it, you see there are two finders here. This is a viewfinder, which is used for composing. And this one here is actually a split screen focus. This lens looks out through this one here, which is out on the front of the camera, right here, and puts it together with the image that comes from here to form the split image so that you can focus. So how do we operate this camera? You saw how we opened it with this button here. The cover catches on this down at the bottom. And actually, if you look right here, this is the focus lever, okay, which is used to focus the camera like this. But when you push it to the top position, notice that the metal presses against these levers. And if you look down at the bottom, right down here where you see my thumb, it actually opens the gate so that you can close. You've got the serial number for the camera right here. So that's the serial number for this particular camera. Okay, so it stops all the way down to 2.0, but it keeps going. So I would say that's getting down to 1.8. Look at the size of the lens, and you can see the shutter inside it. Up here, we've got our shutter speed, which is set by the ring right here that we rotate. It goes all the way up to 500. We're going to set it for a more reasonable 100, or let's take it down to about 60 right there. You cock the shutter by pulling this over, and then it stays in that position. And this is the shutter release down here. Okay, so you can see that even this very old camera from the 30s is very operational. Checked it out on all the way up on 500 and all the way down to 1 second, and it seems to work approximately normal. It has not been CLA'd, but it is functional. If you want to open the camera, it's achieved by this little sort of lever. If you pull this up, make sure you have a good grip on the camera, like I almost didn't. Pull that up, pops the back, so you can see it opens up. And this is what the inside of the camera looks like. You've got the take-up reel over here, and basically you're going to load your fresh film on this side here, run it across into the take-up reel, and then the winding is accomplished by just rotating this knob here. It's pretty simple. You've got to take your meter readings externally. You snap it shut like that. Here you've got a film view. If you look at it, it's got kind of a reddish orange color. It's meant to be safe for black and white films, which are not as sensitive and also don't really pick up on the red light as much, but also because the film itself is paper backed. So this 828 film is going to have a paper back on it. Once you snap the shutter, you cock the shutter, release the shutter release, you come back over here, and if you want to wind your film, do it like that until the next number appears in the screen. It's a wonderful camera, beautiful design. So we close it like this, and then you can see what the body of the camera looks like on the top. See that beautiful shape. On the bottom, you've got the tripod mount right here, and we've got this really cool little fidget right here, which goes like this. And what is that? That's if you want to set the timer and catch a selfie. Just put it up on the little leg just like that. We're going to load this Kodak Bantam Special camera. It takes a format called 828, a paper-backed sprocketless roll film. This particular roll expired in December 1969. Yikes. Cameras and Films has access to a news source for classic films in these formats that are discontinued. Let us know if you want some information on that, or if you have a camera like the Bantam Special that takes that special film. Here's the take-up reel. The last roll of film we put in here was from 1952. So I guess it got a little gummed up in the works, but it should still work because the slot on this side is is open, taking our film from 1969. Let's see what we got. This is Kodak Verichrome Pan black and white film. Expired in 1969. Wrapper looks good. Yeah, well, may not be so easy on this old gummy roll of film. There we go. Okay. So let's remove this band entirely, as they say. Now, you look right here. If you look on the inside of the roll of film, we've got the little tongue to fold out. Reminder, this is 828 film, a discontinued format, and we're going to open our camera. Let's put all this over here except for our take-up reel. Get a good grip on the camera, and you pull this little lever there, so it opens. On the film, we're going to put it into the slot on this one. We'll find the side that has makes the most sense. Keep it tight there, tightly rolled. Insert that. Okay. Let's just roll that a little bit, so we're good to go. And we bring it down here to our camera. This side is easy. If you look at the Bantam Special, it's just got 2 slots that accommodate the fresh roll of film going in. So that's the easy part. Let's, okay, I like to hold this in and keep the film kind of in place. Bring it over to this side. We tilt the take-up reel, make sure we got enough on it to hold it. And we're going to tilt the take-up reel like this so that it goes in. Okay, and keep it firm like that. We're going to close it. The way you advance it, you're going to look through this film advance window here. We're going to press this button, extend the winding knob here, okay, and probably leave it that way while we're shooting. And we're going to wind this until the number 1 appears, saying you're not there yet, but you're getting close. Getting you excited, showing you some dots. And there's our number 1. Okay, it's actually right side up this way. Okay, so there's our number 1. When that shows in the screen, you are good to go and ready for your first exposure in the Kodak Bantam Special.